really to help soothe the stomach. So that's included in Restore as well, because as you're going through changes and you're trying to make improvements on your health, it can take its toll on your gut as well. So nutrients that can help to soothe the gut is something that's going to be a nice complement to Restore. And then lastly is the Appetite Control Blend. And that's a combination of ingredients like yeast hydrolysate, hibiscus, magnolia, berberine. All those ingredients can really help you to manage your calorie intake, making sure you're able to make correct food choices. Berberine is something that's been talked a lot about in the news recently. A great addition to Restore, and now something people can use on a daily basis.
Perfect. And on the appetite control specifically, so can you tell us what is the difference between the appetite control blend and Restore versus how polydextrose works in Slim Hunger Control?
Right. So Slim Hunger Control, fantastic ingredient. Polydextrose is a soluble source of fiber that really helps to boost the body's production of GLP-1, glucagon-like peptide 1. So if you guys go home from convention, you can say you learned about glucagon-like peptide 1. Impress your friends or bore your neighbors. The polydextrose, though, is something it's that source of fiber. It's boosting production of GLP-1. That's going to signal satiety and fullness. And it's going to allow you to make better food choices at mealtime, because now you're not starving. You can make better choices. That's going to allow you to manage appetite specifically through GLP-1. The components in Restore work through a couple of different mechanisms. They all have the same outcome, which is appetite control, but Slim Hunger Control works through GLP-1. The ingredients in Restore help with ghrelin and leptin. Ghrelin and leptin are very well-studied hormones that ultimately influence appetite, they influence satiety. These are things that change over the course of the day based on food intake or not having food. So we're able to signal GLP-1, ghrelin, leptin, and then also a neuropeptide or a neurotransmitter called neuropeptide Y. And all four of these are just different signals in the body that work through the gut-brain axis. The gut-brain axis is the bidirectional communication from your stomach, from your gut, up to the brain. And this is ultimately going to allow you to make better food choices, to minimize your calorie intake, and ultimately help you achieve your weight loss goals. So we try to approach it, it's complementary. Slim Hunger Control does a fantastic job, Restore does a fantastic job, and we're able to tackle and accomplish the goal working through multiple pathways, multiple angles. Something that I've used as an analogy before when BB and I do doc talk is, if we're fishing and we throw in one line, we can catch one fish. If we can throw out a net, we can catch a lot more fish. So we're trying to throw a net at appetite. We're trying to throw a net at weight management and weight loss. And we can do that by working through multiple pathways in the body.
Love it. Okay, so this is science, non-science. So to me, this is how I'm interpreting it. So 5 plus 5 equals 10, but so does 9 plus 1, right? There's more than one way to achieve a specific result. You're just casting that wider net, covering those bases,
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
All right.
We all need all the help we can get.
Yeah.
So if we can do it through multiple ways, that's going to lead to the best outcome.
Yep, absolutely. Beautiful. All right. So then talk to us about this improved flavor, Dr. Hartman.
So that we heard loud and clear, Restore was something that provided a lot of benefits, but there were a lot of people that said, hey, it's hard to get it all down. So they have to really pinch their nose, drink it fast, and that's not what we're trying to do. At Plexus, we want to make sure our products are great to taste, that you guys feel good about sharing and sampling. So we knew with Restore coming to a daily use product, we had to do some work behind the scenes in the R&D lab. So we work with a really fantastic group of food scientists that have backgrounds in flavor science and culinary arts. And we looked at the formula, no changes to the active ingredients, just some small changes to the flavor system. And really what happened is it's lemon berry flavor, and we just dialed up the lemon and dialed back the berry. And just by making that simple switch, it makes a much smoother flavor. So, we sampled it yesterday in the product store, and there was a lot of great feedback.
How many guys have sampled it? Yeah?
So it's much more drinkable. It's something, again, that you can feel good about drinking, putting into your body every day, because ultimately, it has to be something you consistently use on a daily basis, and we want to make it an enjoyable experience.
Absolutely. And funny story, so when they asked me to do this breakout, I was like, absolutely, let me get my hands on a bag. Like I wanted to get a sample to try it myself. So I was trialing it, and the aroma in itself was out of this world. It was so delicious, and I was so excited to tell Dr. Hartman. So a few weeks later, I don't know if you remember this, we had a meeting, and I was like, Dr. Hartman, the flavor's amazing. And he was like, did you have the white bag? I was like, yeah. He's like, that's not even the final version. I was like, what?
The final
so
version
good.
is so much.
No, I can't wait, yeah.
Much more drinkable.
All right, so moving on. Okay, so Restore, you can literally add it to any product routine. So let's say I want Restore for detox purposes, so 1 a day versus weight loss purposes, so 2 times a day. Talk to us about the usage.
Sure. So it's a great daily use product. And again, for the detox purposes, the most important thing, these are all plant-based nutrients. Everything in Restore is plant-based. The most important thing is consistently getting it into your body, right? So that's, however, it's very flexible. For Reset, we positioned it at the end of the day. There's some benefits in terms of stress reduction that helps kind of ease your body into sleep. The appetite control benefits during Reset were important because the overnight period is the longest time you go without food. But it's much more versatile than that. You can use it any time of the day. You know, we have limited opportunities to drink so many great products. So combining products is something that, you know, is something that's very normal and something that we know people are going to do. So you can add it to an additional, so if you're doing greens in the morning, you can add a scoop of Restore to your greens. If you're doing a lean, you can add it to lean. For the weight loss purposes, the active ingredients have best been studied from a clinical dosage at 2 servings per day. So that's the recommendation of 2 servings per day if your primary goal is weight loss. So taking advantage of the science behind some of the ingredients, the yeast hydrolysate, the berberine, we want to be able to increase the dosage of that, and then that's going to be 2 times per day. So the recommended directions of use is before mealtime, and again, that's just going to help with that appetite control before the meal. But as long as you're using it daily on a consistent basis, that's going to be the best time to use it.
And the instructions say take it 30 minutes before your meal 2 times a day. So let's say I'm already a Slim user and I'm taking Slim 30 to 60 minutes before a meal. So how would you incorporate those 2 together?
So I would say if you're doing 1 serving a day, find 1 meal where you're doing Slim, 1 meal where you're doing Restore. It is possible to combine the 2 because again, we're working through different pathways. One doesn't overact or doesn't counteract the other. You're just taking advantage. But what I like to do is kind of think of the day as how many opportunities can we provide great nutrition to our body to ultimately help achieve our goals. So if we're thinking about weight management and weight loss, if you're doing a Slim earlier in the day and then doing a Restore later in the day, now you're giving your body great nutrition for a larger period of the day, and that's where great things happen.
Perfect, beautiful. All right, so now we've talked about Restore, so now let's talk about how Restore pairs well with other Plexus products. So we have the Detox Support System. I'm actually going to pull it up right here. Let's see, there we go. So let's start with the Detox Support System. So talk to us about how the products work together to support cleansing and detoxing.
So we know, again, it's not always about one product. We want to put great combinations of products together to form this system so that we really can help people, work through multiple pathways. We can combine multiple products with different actions, ultimately to help people achieve their goals. So the combination of BioCleanse, Ease, and Restore. BioCleanse is something that helps to remove some of the unwanted microbes that could be within our gut. That's why it's a critical piece of Triplex. And then Ease is a great product that has lots of benefits, but specifically for detox, some of the active ingredients in Ease can really also support liver health and bile flow. So bile is something that's produced by the liver. And again, you're providing great nutrients to allow the liver to do its job more effectively. So again, coming at it from multiple ways. So BioCleanse to help remove unwanted microbes from the gut. Ease to help provide further or additional support to the liver, and then Restore all its benefits from cellular detox, digestion support, appetite control. So it's very much a well-rounded system that's ultimately allowing people to detox, allowing people to allow their liver to perform at its best, but then also at the gut benefits coming from things like BioCleanse, coming from some of the ingredients in Restore. So really looking at it from a liver standpoint, but also a gut standpoint, because as Plexus, we're founded in gut health, experts in the microbiome. So everything we do has to have that gut health tie-in. And this system of products really allows us to do that.
Perfect. Okay, so you're going to remove with what?
BioCleanse.
Recover with what?
Ease.
And renew with what?
Restore.
Right, all right. So now let's talk about the Triplex and Trim combo. see if we have it there. There we go. Okay, so talk to us about that.
Yeah, this takes advantage of the great foundational support of triplex. This is what everything really runs through. Gut is so important for so many different aspects of health. So we can provide great optimal nutrition for our gut. So many other great things can happen to our body. So triplex is the foundation. BioCleanse, Probio 5 to help support intestinal balance of yeast and intestinal balance of bacteria, and then Slim. Right? So triplex as the foundation. To that, we combine that with balance. Balance is a great product that can really help our body to better process carbohydrates and sugars, something that we all can use a little bit of help with. So again, that combination was super successful at the end of last year, and we want to be able to continue to build upon that. So triplex, balance, and then adding Restore and all its numerous benefits really just creates a well-rounded program to get people started, to really help them achieve so many different aspects of health, right? So if they're coming at it from a gut health standpoint, if they're coming at it from a weight management standpoint, if they're looking for some liver support, detox support, you're gonna have options for so many people to help them achieve their goals.
Beautiful. All right, guys. So give it up for Dr. Hartman. Thank you, thank you. All right, so now it's how do we take that product information, right, and activate it with customers. It's all about application. So knowledge is not power unless you apply it. So we have 3 incredible leaders here to talk to us about their firsthand experience. So they've actually been trialing Restore and how they plan to incorporate Restore into their business. So please give it up for Star Diamond brand ambassadors, Lori Bradford, Jana Hooten, and Jessica Hogendorn. Okay, so now since we have everyone out here, were you gonna say?
Yes.
What? I thought you were gonna say something.
Well, we had a little plan, but I didn't, so.
The long walk kind of took it out of it.
It is a long way, guys.
It's a long runway to get out.
Okay, so because we have some time and we have everyone here, we're gonna do a little social media commercial break, and I want everyone involved. So I'm gonna speak into the camera, and then Dr. Hartman, when I turn it to you, I want you to say we. Leaders, I want you to say love, and then audience, I want you to say Restore, and like shout it out loud. All right.
Want to practice? Let's practice first.
Oh my God. No problem. We're gonna do one and done. Hopefully I don't jack this up. Okay. Wait, I want to do it this way. Okay. We are here at the 2024 Velocity Convention, and we're actually in the middle of the product experience panel talking Restore. And this is how we feel.
We
Love.
Great job. All right. So, Lori, let's start with you, Miss Lori. How are you?
I'm great.
Good. So you trialed Restore. So talk to us about your experience and how you plan to incorporate the triplex and trim combo into your business.
Okay, so first of all, I was genuinely so thrilled because I think everybody can relate. I know we keep saying like it's difficult when you get to this stage in life, but I'm in my mid-50s, and really, I hate to tell you people that are younger, like it does just get harder as you get older, like for real, and there's so many reasons. And so, like I said before, a general session, I've lost 40 pounds with Plexus products. I've been able to keep it off for 11 years, and I've always loved Restore as part of the reset. And I kind of wondered, I was like, why would we have such an incredibly good product and they would only let us have it for 3 days? When really what we needed it is every single day. So when I heard that incredible happy news that we got to be trialing this product for a few months, I was so especially happy because I was going into a season of a lot of travel and a lot of time where I would normally not be able to work out as much or eat as well as I wanted to. And so what I experienced on Restore is I did not gain weight at a time when I easily could have, especially because of where I am in my hormonal journey in life. Like it's a true battle, even though you have a ton of support. The other thing I noticed is you do, as you age, you do kind of have a harder time keeping lean muscle mass on. And that's a big deal for me because I know that muscle is metabolic currency. Like if you lose muscle, that's part of the reason why it's harder when you get older. Part of the reason why you struggle with your weight more. And when you go through the hormonal shifts, same thing happens. It just gets so much harder. So what I noticed with Restore is that I was keeping lean muscle mass on better and more effectively. And that was huge. Also, my husband's right there, he can definitely attest to this. I kind of struggle with nighttime eating, like after dinner eating. If you follow me, you know I like eat so clean and so pure. And a big reason I do that is because I want to support my liver health, because I know how important, when you talk about eating clean, it's all because of this liver component. And so, also staying within the amount of calories that I plan on having for the day. In the evening, that was kind of a struggle for me. So one thing I loved about this trial, loved about being able to have Restore every day, is that I could look forward to that in the evening. The way I like to have it is I put the powder in, I put a little bit of cold water, and then I put some boiling water on top so it's not too hot, so I don't like boil the ingredients and ruin the properties of them, but just warm enough to feel like a nice nighttime tea. And it took the edge off, it helped me relax, and helped me go into my nighttime routine so much more effectively. I noticed I wasn't as hungry during the day. It's an amazing combination with the current products that I'm on, and it was easier to wind down, not struggle with evening cravings, keep lean muscle mass on, and I wouldn't say I had a dramatic weight loss. I lost 3 or 4 pounds, but it was during a time when I normally would have gained. So that was absolutely huge.
Nice, perfect. Thank you. All right, so then let's move on to Jana. Also, one Plexus Award winner, Jana. I know you're a big Restore advocate, so talk to us about your experience with it and how you plan to incorporate it into your life.
Yes, I'm so excited to be here just to talk about Restore today. Unlike these two, I'm not quite the green personality that they are, but I absolutely love Restore, and so to get to be up here is such an honor. Like Lori, when Reset came out a few years ago, I was real excited about Reset, but I honestly had no clue about Restore or what it even did. And so I was talking with my friend and my personal nutritionist, Sarah. She's right out here in the audience. Hi, Sarah. And we were talking about Reset. And she was so excited about the Restore part of Reset. And I had no idea why. So she immediately asked me if it was going to be available as a standalone product. So I went and did some research and found out, no, it's not. And she was so sad about that. So I needed to find out why she was so sad. What is so special about this product? And she went on to educate me on just the uniqueness of Restore and how it really is just a powerhouse product. And like Lori, I was sad because I was like, I only get it for 3 days. How many resets can I buy? How many can I afford? So from then on, I really have been wishing and hoping for this day, and it's finally here, you guys. Are you guys excited? I'm so excited. We can finally get our hands on Restore as a product that we can take now on a daily basis. This product is really unlike anything else out there on the market. And so, you guys, this is what your people have been looking for. And I know y'all already talked about this, but I just want to address it again. I know I've talked to my team. I know some of you are hesitant. You're like, the taste. I'm like, they've changed the taste. It's so much better. Oh, y'all excited? Are you excited to try it? It has been so greatly improved. And so For me personally, I drink it at night before bed. I just put it in a little amount of water, use my little frother, mix it up, and drink it right before bed. And just like you do in the reset, that's what I've done for me, and it's worked well for me. What it's done for me is really helping to reduce my nighttime cravings, to really help with my stress levels, bring the stress levels down. But as we've already talked about, what makes Restore so special is how it really helps to promote the healthy liver function for your overall health. And that is so important. I know liver sounds boring, but you guys, when your liver's healthy, it's amazing how good you feel.
It has 500 jobs, you guys.
Yes, so it's so important for your body's just natural detoxification and cleansing processes, and that is where Restore is so beneficial. So I want to tell you about my experience a little bit more. I took it for a few weeks before really noticing much. I'm going to be honest with you, I was kind of disappointed. I was so excited to get my hands on it daily, and I really wasn't noticing a whole lot. I did have some mild detox symptoms. I really don't want to overlook that because I'm very transparent. I like to be transparent with my team and my customers. And we're in the business of helping people get healthy from the inside out. That's what we do. It's what we've always done. We're not a quick fix. And so sometimes that, going through those periods is really necessary. So a little bit of my story, around the middle of February, I kind of had enough. I decided it was really time to start working on my weight loss goals. Have y'all been there? Where you're just like, enough's enough. I got to do something. I have a long story that I don't have time to share today, but my body's just been through a lot. And it was really difficult. It's just been really difficult to lose the weight that I've been wanting to lose. Much easier in your 20s, right? Much easier in your 20s and 30s. But I am so excited because now that I've been on Restore consistently for around 10 weeks, I think, I can say that around week 6 or 7, I really started noticing changes. And you guys, the weight really did just start coming off. We were just talking about it backstage. The appetite control component has been life-changing for me. Game changer. And so I'm happy to say that with the help of my Plexus products, as part of a healthy lifestyle that I've tried to incorporate, I've lost 17 pounds. I want to go home and weigh because I'm excited to see if it's more. And obviously I really, I attribute a lot of that success to being able to take Restore daily. I want to reiterate that it did take some time. I do believe, though, this is the product that so many of your customers have been looking for. So many of you have been looking for. There's nothing like it on the market. If you haven't bought it, what are you waiting for? You need to go get it today. This is really going to really make a difference for your business as well. I plan on reaching out to all my past customers because you guys have had those conversations. And now you have something new to offer them that really can be life-changing for them. I feel like paired with the triplex, it's a home run. I obviously plan on making sure all of my team down here and my current customers know about Restore. They're gonna hear me talk about it a lot. Sorry guys, but we're gonna talk about Restore a whole lot. I wanna remind you as a business builder, it can take up to 20 touches, 20 touch points for someone to finally purchase from you. So when you're talking over and over and you're like, I have repeated myself over and over, I want to remind you, it can take up to 20 times. That's just the statistics. It can take that time for someone to finally purchase. So I also plan on preparing my team for what to expect. Again, I'm very real about that. I think some will see quick results, but some of them will need to take some time like I did. So obviously I'm very thankful that I didn't quit, that I didn't throw in the towel. Like Triplex, this will be the product I will still be taking with my Triplex 10, 20 years from now. So I want to encourage you, lead by example. Get your Restore in your hands before y'all leave convention, and then start sharing it with everyone. This is going to be that product that you can go back and talk to those past customers, those people that never ordered from you and they're still sitting on the fence. This is that product that you can go talk to them about. So I'm so excited. I can't wait.
Yes, Shannon. All right, so this is a game-changing product. Staple, every customer, every time. Absolutely awesome. All right, Miss Detox Queen, Jessica. tell us about your experience about Restore.
Okay, well, again, I mean, 17 pounds, you guys, that is amazing. I am so excited for you. So yes, that is the part that I was really excited about, and just so grateful for Dr. Hartman and the genius to bring in a true detox product with Plexus. And so like I said yesterday, that's kind of always been my thing, is we need to be detoxing, especially in today's day and age. Being inundated with so many different toxins, like even 100 years ago is different than where we are now. And so when I saw Restore, we really need to compensate for the day that we live in and what we're all faced with every single day. And so like Dr. Hartman said, when the liver is doing 500 functions for our body, though every one of those functions could potentially be impacted when the liver is not in optimal health. So very often I feel like we're dealing with a lot of things that we don't even realize is because of our liver needing the support. So when I was able to incorporate Restore into my daily protocol, like these ladies, I was just able to really tune in and see, how is this feeling? Like what am I noticing in the difference of adding Restore into the regimen that I was doing? And I felt, because I've done a lot of different things, I was able to notice things like a fuller, deeper way of being able to detox my body. And that to me is really exciting, because we must be detoxing our bodies. And so I love the fact that it's so simple. I love the fact that we can incorporate it into our day-to-day. And just like she said, I did feel like, me personally, I didn't feel bad. But like there may be a little bit of tiredness, whatever, everybody's different. But I love the fact that we can do it. It's a must, and I think it's so easy for a part of our daily protocol. Powerful, but yet gentle. And I love that, because if someone's not used to detoxing, we want that gentle. So for me, how I'm going to be talking about it, if you've watched any of my videos or followed me, I love analogies. So let's think of Plexus like a 5-star restaurant, and the detox system like our main meal. But if we're going to a restaurant, we want an appetizer. We want to start out the evening with something really yummy, and we want a really good dessert. So if you think of the detox support system package like a main meal, I personally am going to be using the Slim and the Greens as an appetizer. Like Dr. Hartman, I think, was saying, you can put it into your greens in the morning and have that so you're not just hungry all day. And then have the BioCleanse and the Ease. We want to make sure when we're detoxing that we're having those good bowel movements every single day. And that at night, incorporate the ProBio 5, or if you're in Canada, the ProBio CA, because the health of our gut and our microbiome truly is a huge factor when we're detoxing. So that is how I'm going to be introducing it. And really, this is my passion, especially for my team that knows, we want to offer the appetizer and the dessert. All people can say is no, but so very often, if we are a product of the product and we can explain the incredible benefits, they're gonna want the appetizer. They're gonna want the dessert. Don't deprive someone because you think they just want the main course. They've probably been looking for this. I know so many are. So that is how I look at it. Plexus is a 5-star restaurant, and let's treat it as such and give them the option of what all that we have to offer.
I love that. Make a meal out of a story, y'all. Amazing. Thank you. And then I think we have some talking points as well. Let's see if it goes there. There we go. So Lori, I know this one was yours.
Yeah.
We have some, and you guys can take some screenshots of these talking points for you guys, and you guys can share them. And then we have another one for Jessica.
Do you want me to read that? Oh, sorry.
Oh, if you can you? Yeah. Sure.
I think so.
Can we go back? Sorry. One slide back. Thank you.
Hey Susie, guess what? You're going to be so happy. We just launched a new product you can add to your regimen to accelerate the results you've been getting. I'll get over my eyes. This will come alongside, so put it here now, good, okay. And this will come alongside the Triplex and boost your results. I would love to get you started on this right away because I know you have goals. Can I share something with you that explains why? So this is the part that I forgot to share earlier. I plan on positioning this like so strongly. I'm gonna go to every single customer I have. Guys, this is trending too. people are really understanding this detoxifying element that they need. And so I'm going to go to people because I know this is going to help them stay on the products longer, because this is going to increase their results, and they need Restore. And so I'm going to position it very strongly. I'm going to present it to people as I know this is going to help you get better results because of this liver component being really, really a crucial component of health. So Plexus not only just gave us the tools in our tool belts for our own selves, for ourselves and our own health journeys, but also to be able to help a multitude of people get incredible, incredible results.
Yes. All right, Lori. And then Jessica, do you want to share your talking points as well?
Sure.
There we go.
While they're pulling it up, okay, here they are. So, hey Sally, I know you and I have been talking about how you want to give your body what it needs to be able to better support what we face on a daily basis with toxins, pollutions, chemicals, etc. If I could share with you what would help to support these goals, would you be interested? And trust me, it's super easy to do, a minute or less a day. And of course, when she says yes, I'll say, awesome. I know you and I doing this together will have the best results, the best summer yet. I'm so excited for you to get started. I have been using an amazing product called Restore and loving the results. Flatter stomach, better digestion, better bowel movements, TMI maybe, but true. And for you and for me, all that is awesome. But the peace of mind in knowing I'm supporting my body with a gentle yet powerful detox support on a daily basis is king. If you want to know more, hit me up. I'm here for you, girl. Let's get healthier together, flatter stomach, better sleep. What's not to love? And if I could just say something real quick to this, I challenge all of you to take all your customers that you have to write a message and to reach out, because we have now something that for some will be energy, well, some will be health, some will be weight loss, which literally is a whole genre of people and a whole new angle to reach them.
Yes. All right. Give it up for our leaders, you guys. So we just launched Restore, and then we have the Plexus Go app. So there's a lot of amazing support, resources, tools, and training in there for you today. So go ahead and immerse yourselves in that. And then if you still have any questions, comments, or concerns, next week we will be launching a Wellness Wednesday product training on the Plexus Go app that features Dr. Hartman on all things Restore. And then we will have a Doc Talk session. So if you're not familiar with Doc Talk, it is a product Q&A series that Dr. Hartman and I host. So we will be doing it on Restore. So it's within the One Plexus Community Facebook group. So if you guys see that QR code, if you're not part of the One Plexus Community Facebook group, you guys can join, get accepted, and then you'll see a post on Monday letting everybody know that we will be doing it on Restore. Drop your questions in the comments, and then we'll get them in front of Dr. Hartman on Friday, next Friday, within the One Plexus Community Facebook group. So thank you guys so much, and we will see you guys again soon. Bye.
This concludes the Restore Experience panel. We'll see you all right here at 2 p.m. for the